Hey guys, Cord Ross, and today we're breaking down the Rainbow Six membership. And we'll start with a warning, which is you must log into the game on the platform that you signed up to every single month to claim your rewards. So Ubisoft will happily take your money and give you nothing if you don't jump into the game. Now this might be the case if you're in the military and you get deployed for say 6 months or something like that. Then you think, oh, I'll sign up for this subscription, I'll come back and I'll have a whole bunch of items that'll be brand new. No, you'll actually come back to nothing whatsoever, and Ubisoft will be happy to have your money. Now, with that warning out of the way, you will be able to purchase this membership as of June 11th with the launch of Operation New Blood for $10 a month, and if you sign up before June 18th, you get a bonus of an Ash bundle with 600 R6 credits. And then the standard rewards are that you get the Battle Pass immediately as soon as you sign up. You also get every single month 10 Battle Pass levels and 1 Bravo pack. And then you get some additional drops that are all linked to your renewal date. So if you cancel your subscription, you won't get these additional drops. And this bundle is spread out over the entire season. So the first drop is June 28th, which is a legendary weapon skin, followed by July 28th, which is a legendary headgear, and then August 28th, which will finally drop the legendary uniform. Here is some in-game pictures of this Warden bundle so you can see what it looks like. Now, if you stay subscribed the entire time and get all 3 of these drops, you'll also be given a bonus of a card background, which they say is animated. Now, animated probably means it flickers a little bit or something, some sort of basic animation. And the weird thing is they've said background. Obviously, we've seen the very nice actual artwork of Warden here, but you're not getting that. You're getting a card background, not a portrait. Kind of a weird choice to go with. Now let's take a little break before we go breaking down more things about this membership. Let's do some frequently asked questions. So some people have asked, what would happen if at the end of Operation New Blood, I sign up for the membership with say 2 weeks to go in the season? Do I get both battle passes? And for 1 month subscription, that might be worth it. However, looking at how they have this set up, I think what they would give you is just the last 2 weeks of the previous season. They'd give you the battle pass for sure, but then I think they would stop by the time the next season goes live. So it's not like you're actually getting a full month. You are signing up and getting drops at points, but it's not like you're actually signing up and get a full month. So you can't like sign up at the end of the month and get the drops from that month and the battle pass and then the battle pass from the next season. I do not believe that is how it is going to work. And also people who think that they'll sign up and then they'll cancel at the very end, I think they're going to have it be timed with the renewal date so that if you don't sign up, you don't get that renewal date drop. So again, it's all set up to make sure you stay subscribed and you get as little as possible. And of course, I also think Ubisoft has set it up in a way that they want you to try and play that game with them where you just sign up for 1 month. Because if you forget, or if you try and hold on a little bit too long, they end up getting you for the next month. So I think they are very much playing it in a way that you might try and risk it, and that's not worth it. Another question I've seen is what happens if you subscribe for the first month, get the battle pass, but then of course don't get the next couple of months of subscription? Do you still have the battle pass? And I don't actually know. There doesn't appear to be any documentation about this yet. And my assumption would be that you would continue to keep access to the battle pass, but I would also have assumed that if you paid money, you get everything delivered to you, even if you didn't log into the game. So they're not going to do that. They could easily take away the battle pass. Okay, let's jump back into breaking this down. So let's bring up this piece of artwork right here that shows all the benefits of everything, right? So we've got the Ash bundle, the battle pass levels, the Bravo pack. That is all part of the membership and is exclusive to the membership. We've got the Warden bundle that is exclusive to the membership. On the right, you've got the Battle Pass access. Now, that is, of course, a Battle Pass, which you might normally buy or not. Then underneath that, you might be thinking, oh, you get an operator voucher, you get exclusive skins, you get more Bravo packs, more Bravo tickets, R6 credits, that's cool. But no, this is actually just the Battle Pass. This whole section here is the Battle Pass, which means even though you're subscribed, you still need to complete the Battle Pass to get all the items. But that's something I think we can all understand. So let's do a visual kind of experiment here. So let's say you're a player who's going to buy this straight off the bat. You're going to be straight in there, launching New Blood. Then you get what is on the screen right now. And if you then play for the rest of the season and complete the Battle Pass, you get this as well. So you end up with a whole lot. But let's say you actually subscribe later in the season. Well, then you don't get the Ash bundle, you don't get the bonus Bravo pack, and you don't get all of the Warden bundle. But you would still get the Battle Pass, and if you play it, you would get all the items. And then let's say you decide to do this tactically and you pick it up for the first month and the first month only, then you get the Ash bundle, you get the Battle Pass, but it doesn't sound like you get any of the Warden items because they seem to be tied to the renewal date. So if you don't renew, you don't get them. And I would also point out that Ubisoft hopes that you do sign up for the first month and attempt to play the system by only buying 1 month, getting your battle pass and getting out. But of course, out of all the thousands of players, a few will forget to cancel and then Ubisoft gets some free money, and that could end up being you. Now let's talk conclusion. So first of all, my point of view is I am never going to buy cosmetics in a computer game, ever. And that was the case before I was a YouTuber and even now. Now when I get stuff sent for free, I'm like, hey, cool, I'll use it. But I have no intention of ever buying anything in game. And this is actually one of the things I love about Siege. I bought it years and years ago and I still play it today and I haven't needed to spend any money in it. And even before I got free battle passes or anything from Ubisoft, I used to just save up the renowned, buy the operators, never once used R6 credits or anything like that. So this membership is certainly not aimed at me. And I think it's quite clear who they are aimed at with an Ash bundle and a Warden bundle here. And presumably this was in development before Warden lost his 1.5x scope. So they are obviously going for the biggest majority they can get of players who play the game a lot, who play those characters a lot, and that is going to be hopefully their market that will come in and buy this subscription. And certainly it may end up being cost effective to buy the first month, maybe, but I would still wait and see how that all kind of balances out once June 11th gets here and we see it going live. Now another thing is, do you think they can actually maintain this long term if you're going to be a long term subscriber to this? Because my worry would be that this just ends up getting worse and worse and worse over time. We've seen that with battle passes and season skins. They just seem to go down in quality, and as a result you end up walking away less satisfied over the years. And then there is the simple fact that you can play Rainbow Six Siege without spending any money in it and having an absolute blast. So of course my simple conclusion is don't buy this membership and don't sign up. And I know that plenty of you will, because I've got a code that can be used on the Ubisoft store to buy stuff, and people have bought many things with it. So I know there is people who will still go out there and buy cosmetics because they use my code to do it. So if you want to go and buy it, then of course go ahead. And I had no idea if you can actually use the code to buy this on the Ubisoft store. And remember, back to the warning that I gave at the start of this video, you need to log into the game to claim your rewards, and you have to do it on the right platform. So even though if you want to go to the Ubisoft store and use my code and you're on console, don't do that, because then you'll need to go log in on a PC to get your rewards. So be very wary of all of that. That is a big worry that I think a lot of people are going to end up missing out on rewards, and Ubisoft still taking the money but not giving you what you should be getting. And that's the other thing. You should just get what you paid for without having to go into the game. That is the dumbest thing ever, because it's all digital. There's no delivery time, there's no delivery costs. It should be that you get what you paid for. And that actually leads us in nicely to the final point, which is issues with systems like this. So when I had the year pass, it was supposed to give a 10 battle pass skip. It was supposed to be activated immediately when the new season launched. And I don't think I've seen a single time when that was activated immediately when the season launched. It was always bugged. I would have an operator still locked even though I was supposed to have them. And I just wouldn't have what I was supposed to have with the year pass. So I don't think they're going to end up doing a very good job with a subscription that is supposed to give you drops every month. And I could just imagine stuff being missing, you having to contact Ubisoft support, which is horrible to do, and all of this stuff not working correctly and being an issue and being a pain in the butt. And we all know that Rainbow Six Siege is full of issues. So that to me is my biggest turnoff entirely to this whole system, is I just don't think it'll end up working correctly and it'll be bug filled and issue filled. And I think we'll just end the video right here because I could probably rant for the next 10 minutes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.